Peace, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Microgreens! For those that know how to test your microgreen seeds. So I have a lot of people that come up to me at the market, man. They often ask how long is too long to be storing seeds. You know what I mean? Like, I got people that say, hey, Justin, man, I've had some seeds, my microgreen seeds, in the closet or pantry, wherever it is that they choose to store them, for over a year. Typically, if you have microgreen seeds that are right about a year old, there's a really good chance, man, that they're actually going to be okay for you. Except for alliums, y'all. Things like garlic and onions, they normally dip within a year. They're kind of exception to that rule. Back to the video. That being said, if you ever are questioning whether or not your microgreen seeds or any seeds are actually still worth planting, the best thing you can do, y'all, is just sprout them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know all these seeds are going to be good, but there have been times where I wasn't so certain if seeds were going to be good. Here on the little plot that could, all of our peas, sunflower, as well as cilantro are soaked every week. So it makes it really easy, and then we actually allow them to sprout out like this, just to save a little bit of time, right? Because now their DTM has actually begun. Can I get that sprout for you? Y'all can see that. Oh, put against the chocolate. Now their DTM has actually begun. So now I'm not really in a rush to actually get them in a tray. You know what I mean? I do, however, need to get them in a tray before that sprout gets a bit too long. But if it does get a bit too long, there's workarounds around that as well. It doesn't always mean you're gonna have 100% success, but hey, if they sprout, then you know you're already on your way, so you might as well see what's gonna happen. Yeah, just sprout a small section of your seeds. You don't have to do, you know, all of them, of course, but just do a small amount and see what happens. Oops. Yeah, you can do this with all your seeds, even your smaller ones. Just get a smaller strainer. Just get a smaller strainer like that. Go ahead and soak them overnight and dump the content into the strainer. Depending on the time of the year, I like to leave them out to encourage faster sprouting, and then eventually, depending on how long I have, I might go ahead and put them in the refrigerator just to slow them down a little bit. For our bigger microgreen seeds, man, we just use buckets. This is like a really old one. I'll sit either in the greenhouse or in the refrigerator for about a day, just to get them right about here, a little bit smaller normally, then we'll seed them out. I'll also do my best to not go over 3 days. The smaller the seed, I actually want them to get a little bit more dry on the outside, just so it's a little bit easier to seed them out on the tray. However, it's not a necessity. I do it, like I said, we soak our cilantro seeds here all the time, which is a smaller seed, and it works out just fine. When it starts getting to broccoli, you know, that will be a little bit more cumbersome, but it is doable. We don't do broccoli and things like that around here, unless of course we really have to. But yeah, sprout them, yeah. That's how you can test. Let them show you if they want to live or not. Right now. Yeah, as long as I can see that